Guys, good morning. We are having an absolute nightmare this morning. There's no pods left for the coffee machine. There's none left. And I'm dying for a coffee, so it looks like I'm gonna have a Nescafe instant. This shit tastes so bad. If you haven't watched it, I recommend you go back and do. I went mountain biking to Wales and my back, like across the top of my back and my shoulder blades this morning are so sore. I've noticed this a lot recently. Perhaps it's like a sign that I'm getting older, but whenever I do a new activity that I haven't done for a long time, for example running, for example trampolining, for example mountain biking, there's always muscles that are just hurting so bad. I swear in the past I could do stuff and it just wouldn't hurt me. So this morning my back and my shoulder blades are just so sore, just from like going over the rocks and just compressing and extending my arms. Man, it hurts. But anyway, by the time we got back yesterday it was pretty late and I was tired, so I didn't wash the bike. I didn't wash. That's dirty. Mate, that is properly dirty. Jet wash? Jet wash. I don't really recommend you power hose your bike unless you are really careful. You don't go too close and you keep away from all the bearings. But this is quite an old bike anyway. There we go, as good as new. Or as good as it's gonna get anyway. So I'm just out right now walking the dogs, but I'm kinda low-key annoyed today. After going mountain biking yesterday, I wasn't gonna ride today because, as I've said 100 times, I'm currently in my off-season period. So my plan today was to go to the gym, but I'm just too sore from yesterday's mountain biking. And it's bloody annoying because I'm like 20 years old. This shouldn't, going mountain biking shouldn't hurt me as much as it has.
Look around what you see. Look around what you see, what you see. Just a young little nerd being me. Switched it up, that's like 180 degrees. Yeah.
So I'm currently on my way to the hairdressers to get this mop chopped off. But I just want to keep you in the loop of things. I haven't made any plans this afternoon because I might potentially be heading off over to Leeds, which is like a 2-hour drive away, to go and look at a new car. I'm just waiting for this guy to call back to confirm the viewing. But I really hope this all pulls off and everything works out okay, because this particular car is sick. There's no two ways about it. It's sick. That's later on. Right now I'm heading to the hairdressers. Spin it. Alright, I've had my hair cut, but we're in a mad rush now. I've just got a call from the guy over in Leeds who's selling the car. He said I can go and view it right now. So that's where I'm going to go now. I'm going to head over to Leeds. Let's go.
Look around what you see. Look around what you see, what you see. I'm the Urkel rap.
Today's video is going to be more split up into like a 2-day vlog. It's now 6 AM the next day. It's still dark outside. I skipped the whole car and viewing yesterday. The reason was because it just wasn't right. It wasn't any good. It's frustrating, especially when you're focused on that one car and you think that's going to be the car that you're going to buy. And then you drive 2 hours to get somewhere, 2 hours each way, like a 4-hour round trip. And it's no good. It's very frustrating. But I think we can come to a good conclusion here, and that is to never make impulse purchases. If you want something, that's fine, but research everything you can about that particular product or that particular item, whatever the case may be. And if you find something that's not exactly how you want it to be, don't buy it. Search around and wait for something better to come up, or wait until you find a better brand, a better product. So I'm not going to tell you what it was that I went to view yesterday, just in case I managed to find a better one, and I want to keep it a surprise. But anyway, on a lighter note, it's not really that light for me. It might potentially be for one of you guys. Why is it always raining? Oh. But guys, now I've stopped hitting my head against the door. It's time for this frame to go. I am selling the trusty Scott Foil 20. As you guys know, this has been my race frame for this season. Been a mega frame, to be honest. I've not had one bad word to say about it. So before I go on to like eBay or Facebook or something and try and sell it there, I thought I would give the opportunity to you viewers if you want to buy it. Obviously it's a couple of years old now, but it's in a fairly decent condition. There's no real scratches to the paint. Structurally, the frame is 100% sound. It's a size 58 or extra large. If you want to see any more details, check the description box down below. I'm going to end this marketing bitch now and finish with some B-roll.
Tell me, is that too much to believe? Yo. Like, tell me, is that too much? Midas with it, how they know that I be on that new touch? This blue crutch is holding up the fame of my name. But I know that I'll be separate from the game, because I'll never be the same. I tell them this is real now. It's real. Said you really gotta put up with my spiel now. Got some people on my heel now. I'm like a game show, got them dropping cases for the deal now. Yeah, and they say, boy, you can't rap hard. You should stick to all that schoolwork, sucker. But I never get to show my cards, so you don't.
So the last thing I want to talk about today is every time I do some form of mechanicking in the videos. For example, the other day I built up my winter bike, I redid the cables, and I basically built the bike from the frame up. And the amount of people are asking, now this happens every time I do a mechanicking video, people are always asking this question. That is something of the lines of, how do you do your own mechanicking? How do you learn how to do it? I have no idea how to change a cable. I have no idea how to put a new set of cranks on. And the way I learned is very, very simple, and it is exactly what you're doing right now. It's watching YouTube videos. GCN, the biggest cycling channel on YouTube, helped me a lot. I've pretty much watched their whole mechanicking video catalog, their whole how-to playlist, and it is really a case of being confident. Now, to do your own mechanics and your own maintenance on your bike, it really isn't that hard. I mean, it's hard to perfect it. It's really, really hard. There's only a very select amount of cycling mechanics that can maintain bikes to perfection. But for what I do, it really isn't that hard. A lot of it comes down to confidence. You just got to try these things. You just got to watch a video on how to change a gear cable and then just try it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You mess up a cable and you have to take the bike to the bike shop, then you pay them to fix it anyway, which is what you were going to do in the first place anyway, so you might as well have tried to do it yourself. Trial and error is a very important thing in life. You just got to try. If it doesn't work out, you take it to a bike shop and you try it again. But with that being said, if anyone has any specific maintenance questions that you want to ask me, there's a number of ways to contact me. DM me on Twitter, DM me on Instagram, send me an email, and I will try to help you as best as I can. But guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m.
But this is evolution. I'm changing and I'm learning as the days go by. I'm focused on redesigning what's conceived as fly. If you ain't with it, stop wasting my time.